The career is more at stake when you in your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. I can boot you either pink or brown. I'm the one that introduced you to the you right now. Oh my God.
It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason. And it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Today, an exciting battle in the NFC between the San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks. We're through the first quarter of the season. Hard to believe, I know, as we kick off in this Week 5 contest. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Play action now with Purdy. He'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They get 19 on that pickup. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. He dodged the tackle. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. They'll run here following the penalty. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
Well, it was bad enough that the previous run went backwards. You've got to have balance in this league. I mean, really do. There's no chance offensively to find sustained success unless you present run and pass to a defense. And right now, this defense is only the run game.
And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but across the line there, that earns the holding penalty. They'll take 2nd down behind the sticks now after that holding call. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
3rd and long, Purdy. Now he's going to take a deep shot down the right side. This is caught inside the 15. It's a huge pickup on the...
Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He's got it. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers drop 80-plus yards and take a 6-0 lead. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Milrow. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
That is not a good omen at all. You spend so much time, Kate, on the first 15 plays. And that first play, you've rehearsed it in your head over and over to quarterback, his offensive line. You never, ever want to go backwards, have such a negative play. But now, you got to flush it and quickly move on.
They connect on the deep shot. All the way, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks finish off their opening drive. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome a quick score.
You're not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. That's 16 on the pickup. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he's stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Purdy on the play action. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. They've been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force them into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Motioning left is their running back.
And the 49er 1st down.
1st down throw by Purdy. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jacorian Bennett has it. The 30. He's at the 10. And they're going to score. It's a pick 6 for Seattle. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Start turning it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. After the pick, Purdy back to the air. That's McCaffrey working the sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. and they go. It's second down. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. This one misses the tight end. So they're left facing third and long.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here he goes, third and long. It's going to be caught by his back, McCaffrey. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. Set of downs for him from the 31.
Ready? Panther 11, Panther 11.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Get up. Like it, sir.
A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. It's a 14-7 game. More from Lumen Field in just a minute.
Ready.
About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They've got first and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. They'll work against the blitz. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Let's go now. Let's go.
They'll go with Walker on the counter. He's going to snag a couple of yards, charging up the gut. With Martin making that play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Milrow throwing on third down. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Fields this at the 19. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Now put one of the tight ends in motion. Pretty throwing here on first. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. And that should be Seahawks football.
You know, Kate, we talk about these wide receivers all the time and their incredible body control, but I'll say this, these pass rushers in this day and age, the body control they have to get home on these sacks, but more importantly, to create these strip sacks is so hard to do, and that is a master's class in how to take the ball away. Well done.
And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
60, Hawk, 70, Hawk.
To the air, Milrow. The 49ers rush gets home, and they drop him. And that pushes them back, third down coming up.
Now Wasn't the first time, Kate, you've called this guy's name, but definitely one of the hardest sacks he's going to have. A lot of range required to get that one done, but an impressive negative tackle for loss.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
3rd and long. Here's Milrow. Taking a chance to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And the 49ers will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Get set, get set.
Now it's Purdy. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Well, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
They send a tight end in motion. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
Markers are reset. Here we go, ball at the 44. Purdy on 1st down. They drop this down to McCaffrey underneath. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
On the counter, McCaffrey. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Holcomb there on the stop.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. Oh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put him behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Get set, get set.
They'll throw for it. He's got it to his running back. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Has this at the 6. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on him. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18.
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lumen Fields coming right up. Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18.
7 Pirates, 6 the Eagles, 6 Mustang 19. Go.
Will Rowe from the gun. That's incomplete left side. Looking for his wide receiver there. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid? 3rd and long for him here. And a defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. 4th down coming up.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Seahawks bringing out the punt team. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he gets it away from his end zone. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. From the gun is Purdy. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the 2 of them.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Finds him over the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
Get set.
Motioning the tight end now. From the gun, McCaffrey. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Here's Purdy to throw. Going all the way to the end zone here. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Avoided one crisis on the dropped pick. Now they're facing another 3rd and long. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. He's got Ayuk downfield. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd second down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
To the air again, Purdy. And this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. Third down coming up. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing, but throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Eddie Pinheiro out to try to put up 3 here for the Niners. This is going to be a 32-yarder from the left hash. Pinheiro's kick is good, and they've taken back the lead.
Just really nice execution on his part to convert there. For the kicker to pay off, really the execution of his teammates. He works so much on situational opportunities those minutes before halftime, and they maximized it.
So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here's the final play of our first half.
19 tight. Here we go. 79 Broncos. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready, right?
He'll throw it. And this is lofted deep down the middle. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy.
At their own 28-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Cut 19. Let go. Dragon 6. Panther 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Throwing here. Milrow. Cut by Hunt. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Gain 15 there. And that gives the Seahawks the first. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Walker on first down. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Now it's Milrow. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer. Extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
18 Cardinal. 18. Ready.
Throw here, third down. Into traffic, complete. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up fourth down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
On the stick.
Fourth down and inches, just too tempting to pass up. They're going to go for it.
Come on, come on. Set.
Looking to throw. Pass complete, screen flag. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. That goes as a 40-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Running left, here's Walker. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Burrow throwing on 3rd down. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the 49ers are going to have it back at the 34.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on 1st. It's 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. They have 9 yards on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
San Francisco.
Zone read the give to McCaffrey. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time, but still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
2 yards to go.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Completed over the middle. We got the football, Brock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker, 4th down.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
They'll go. It's McCaffrey. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Kate, I don't think there was a single doubt in the building that that was going to be an R-U-N. And not a single doubt in the outcome either. Great push to drive it forward and get the first.
1st down, Purdy to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. That throw was looking for Brandon Ayuk. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
Second down at the 17-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Get set! Get set! Watch out! Stop!
To the air on 3rd and long. It's Kittle over the middle. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Pinheiro's kick is good. And that'll double their lead to 6.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. So we're through 3 here. It's the Seahawks with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry.
Got it. Ready?
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Set. Ready? Pep Dragon 60.
Back to work after throwing the pick. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Elijah Arroyo, the target on that throw. And now it's second down. They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
Here we go.
Milrow throwing again now on second down. There's a screen now for Walker. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Hey, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
70 ranges, 70 ranges.
Here he goes, third and long. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
Now an inside give to Walker. And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks come through to tie it in the fourth. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. So great work by the running back there. Brock found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Purdy on the play action. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous...
He will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a fourth-quarter lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. Would have felt more comfortable, obviously, with a 7-point lead, but they have to settle for 5. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. On return, here comes Davis. Showing a little burst so far. And they'll be happy about where they're about to take the field. He's up to the 35 on the return.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he has him right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Milrow with it on first. To the left, he's got Arroyo. And he's able to get it past midfield and down on the 49er side. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
Second and 5 at the 46-yard line.
To throw, here's Milrow. On the move, headed right. Complete out to the right. Oh no, the ball is loose. And this is picked up by the 49ers. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Wow, that, Brock, I think we all thought that they had connected on a touchdown there. Nobody expected to see him come in and force that fumble right as he was approaching the goal line.
Yeah, on one hand, an excellent play call. On the other, I got to give some credit to the effort of that defense. It was taken away all by the heart of one player to chase him down and never give up.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That one intended for Christian McCaffrey. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
And 9 yards to go.
Get set, get set. 19.
Looking to throw. He puts some juice on a deep, big gain downfield. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
First and 10 now from the 46. They'll try it right with McCaffrey. This great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Now, just before the 2-minute warning can hit, Brock, whistles and a timeout taken by this defense. All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning.
Here we go. 18. Watch out. Come here.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. 49ers with a 5-point lead. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. This one finds Goddard. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. Dallas Goddard, the touchdown. Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the 49ers push the lead up to 12.
Seahawks 21.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10. At their own 22-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Milrow. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
From the gun, Milrow. Austin's there to haul it in. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. 1st and 10, gotta score immediately here. Only one timeout left, and that clock winding down. Trying to push deep downfield. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for second.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Ranging near a minute to play. 2nd and 10.
Ready?
Bill Rowe from the gun. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Okay, great.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Get it? 70 Timberwolves. Ready?
Looking to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Great, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Hands are tied. Got to have it on this 4th down.
19 Lions. Let's go now. 19 Tiger. Not Buffalo 18. Let's go.
Desperation time here. Put the body on the line for his team. That's going to be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock. That keeps this drive moving.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver delivered.
Connects on the crosser. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
New set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stack. Ready, ready.
They are throwing it again. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Go play action here. It's Milrow. And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a 3rd down.
Plays like that are called twofers. It's why coaches live 2 years for one. All the planning, great play call, careful execution led to that, and it was still dropped to the turf. Touchdown lost.
Trying to push deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the 49ers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. It's a quarterback run here. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock. So is this the point where we'd say this winning streak?
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. 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 I got too many plays. I don't even play. Out of my way. Get out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way. Super way.